What's up, 7 and 7 superstars, and welcome to the very first edition of 7 and 7. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at 7 rare stats and facts about EF5 tornadoes. So sit back, relax, and let's learn about some EF5 tornadoes together. All right. For number one, we have what is the latest calendar date on which an EF5 was recorded? That stat belongs to December the 18th. Unfortunately, on December the 18th, 1957, an EF5 tornado touched down around the little town of Sunfield, Illinois. While it lasted for roughly about 6 miles and was about 200 yards in width, it caused devastating damage, wiping the little small town of Sunfield right off of the map. And as you can see from the funnel graph, there have actually been 2 EF5 tornadoes in December. The other EF5 tornado happened on December the 5th in 1953. As you can see, December has more EF5 tornadoes than the summer months of July and August. So no matter what month it is, no matter what season it is, as long as the conditions are right and as long as the conditions are favorable, an EF5 can and an EF5 will happen. All right, that's it for number one. Let's take a look at number two. Okay, for number two, we have how rare are EF5 tornadoes? EF5 tornadoes are extremely rare. So rare, in fact, that they are some of the rarest forms of weather phenomenon in the world. A lot of times here in the US, we will go many, many years without seeing a documented EF5. Sometimes we'll have long droughts, such as 8 years and 12 years, before we ever have a documented EF5. They are so rare, in fact, that over the last 26 years, there have only been 10 documented EF5s. And 6 of those come from the year 2011. So if you were to remove 2011 from that, there have only been 4 over the last 26 years. So to say that they are rare is an extreme understatement. Okay, that's it for number 2. Let's move on to number 3. All right, for number 3, we have what is the longest path an EF5 has traveled? That staggering stat belongs to 202 half miles. On March 3rd, 1966, the Candlestick Park EF5 tornado touched down just to the southwest of Jackson, Mississippi. It continued on a northeast trek from Mississippi to Alabama, trekking roughly 202 half miles and causing devastating damage along its path. Now, there is some conflicting reports and there is some pushback when it comes to if this EF5 tornado was one continuous EF5 tornado or if it cycled and was part of a family of tornadoes. But nonetheless, the NWS has it still listed as the longest trekked EF5 tornado at 202 half miles. All right, that's it for number 3. Let's look at number 4. All right, for number 4, we have which EF5s were given a preliminary EF6 rating. Due to their catastrophic damage, the Lubbock, Texas EF5 on May 11, 1970, and the Xenia, Ohio EF5 on April 3, 1974, were both preliminarily given an EF6 rating, later downgraded to an EF5 rating. The Lubbock, Texas EF5 tornado, due to Dr. Ted Fujita's extensive work, helped lead to the creation of the Fujita scale. The Xenia, Ohio EF5 was so catastrophic that Dr. Fujita said that had an F6 rating existed, that the Xenia, Ohio EF5 would qualify. Unfortunately, it caused catastrophic damage, and to some of the locals there, it's known as the day that the time stopped around 4:40 p.m. All right, that's it for number 4. Let's look at number 5. All right, for number 5, we have what is the latest time of day an EF5 touched down? That stat belongs to 11:02 p.m. On the night of June 20th, 2025, an EF5 tornado touched down just to the south of Enderlin, North Dakota. Moving in an east-northeast direction, the EF5 quickly impacted a stopped freight train with such force that it hurled an empty freight train car over 475 feet, leading to the upgrade from an EF3 to an EF5 about 4 months later. Had the freight train never been stopped there on the tracks in the path of the EF5, the EF5 upgrade never would have happened. All right, that's it for number 5. Let's take a look at number 6. All right, for number 6, we have what is the longest distance an EF5 has thrown an object? That stat belongs to 220 miles. During the super outbreak on April 27th, 2011, an EF5 impacted the small town of Phil Campbell, Alabama. During this tornado, it picked up a photograph and hurled it 220 miles to Lenoir City in Tennessee. Due to its place in EF5 tornado history, you might be wondering what that photo is about. And I'm wondering the same things myself. But after exhaustive research, I cannot find nor locate what that photograph is. So if any of you happen to find maybe what that photograph is, please let me know in the comments below, and please share, because I would love to know what that photograph is. Okay, that's a look at number 6. Let's take a look at number 7. All right, for number 7, we have when was the first EF5 broadcast on live TV? That groundbreaking stat belongs to April the 3rd, 1964. On that date, the team at News Channel 6, KAUZ TV in Wichita Falls, Texas, took their TV cameras from inside and placed them outside to get the first images on television and first live television recording of an EF5 tornado. Due to its place in EF5 tornado history, I highly recommend that you check out the footage from this groundbreaking broadcast. The team at KAUZ TV did an excellent job in warning individuals before the EF5 struck Wichita Falls. I will put a link of this footage in the description of this video. And there we have it, 7 and 7 superstars, the very first episode of 7 and 7. I hope you enjoyed yourselves and learned some interesting rare facts about EF5 tornadoes. Please let me know if this is content that you'd like to see, because I sure enjoyed making this content. And if you feel like you got smarter, and if you feel like you learned a lot today, tell them that John Boy sent you.